Hi everyone, how are you? It's technically Sunday, November 4th, 2012. I say technically because it is currently 1:20 a.m., which for me, I feel like it's still Saturday. But anyway, nonetheless, why am I still awake and why am I doing a video right now? Well, because I'm a night owl and this seems to be a good time. Kara's sleeping. My husband is sleeping. Kaylee is actually home sleeping. And it's a weekend. Kaylee hasn't been home on a weekend in a long time. And, we went out, the four of us went out tonight. We had dinner and we saw a movie. And it was just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to have the four of us spend some time together. It's been much too long. But, Kaylee is going to be 20 this month. OMG. And she, she works, she goes to school, she has a boyfriend, she has an adult life now. So, yeah, I'm very proud of her. Very proud of Kara, too. She's sleeping over there. The animals are all sleeping right there, too. And why is she sleeping in the family room? And why will I be as well? Because we like to do those campouts once in a while. And the movie that we saw, her and I, was The House at the End of the Street. I expected her to crash up here. Anyway, so what do I want to talk about? First of all, weigh-in. I weighed in at Weight Watchers Saturday morning, as did my husband, and I lost 0.2. I was not expecting that at all. I was actually expecting a gain, like a 3-pound gain, but I am happy that I did not have a gain. So that's awesome. But with regard to weight, I am here to admit that I have not been trying in any way to lose weight lately. And when I say lately, I mean like for a couple months. Because I was hit with a big bout of depression and anxiety, and I experienced a very scary panic attack or anxiety attack. I'm really not sure. I think it was more panic. Regardless, it was something that I have never experienced before. I was very scared, and as was my husband and daughter. Depression hurts, and it's difficult, and I think this was one of the worst bouts and time periods of depression that I have been through. And I say that because, because of the attack that I had, the actual panic attack. I've been through some tough times in the past, but yeah, this has been really rough. Actually was off work for 6 weeks. I'm getting back there though. And it's true what they say, depression, it affects everyone around you. And that hurts me, makes me feel bad, because, I want to be a good mom. And I do believe I am a good mom. I believe I'm a very good mom. But anyway, and why do I say this? Why did I bring that up as far as depression hurting everyone around you? Well, I talked to a girl today, a friend of ours, whose husband just passed away a couple days ago. And a few days ago, actually day before Halloween. The visitation and funeral. Visitation is Sunday, funeral is Monday. But she has been amazingly strong. And I talked to her today, and she said some very wise things and very things I needed to hear. Her husband died of the result of a diabetic crash, but he also dealt with very, big, I can't talk, depression and anxiety. And to hear her say some of the things she said, as far as, that, at times it was tough because they couldn't, she didn't work full time, because she couldn't rely on her husband to do some of the things that, most people would have their husbands do to help out, with the kids and whatnot. And I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that, but I just could relate, and I had to take some very deep breaths. It got me thinking, and it's just like, I've been working on getting through this depression, and I think I'm in a very good spot right now. But I need to keep moving forward and stop dwelling on the past and get my weight and healthy eating back under control so that I can feel even better, I say. And yeah, look forward, or focus on the present, keeping my eyes forward, if that makes sense. So, on that note, I got new shoes. I've been needing new shoes. I did, a few months back, I got some shoes that I wear to work now. But I got some, today I found a really good deal on some Skechers Shape-Ups. I tried them out at the store. They fit. They're a men's shoe, but I've always been wearing men's shoes because men's shoes are made wider, and I have like duck feet. But anyways, I got a really good deal. These shoes normally $80. Oh my gosh. I got them for less than $29. Yes, they were on a very good sale. Plus, I got another 10% off that. Hello! I couldn't pass them up. And so I feel really good about getting new shoes today. And I also got a couple shirts today. And my husband got a pair of jeans. We went shopping for us today, for him and I. We haven't done that in so long because we've been, being so strict with ourselves financially. And yeah, so it felt really good. And I didn't feel guilty really at all. And so that feels really good too. Yay! So anyway, yeah, I need to get back on track, you guys, and I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to do that, but since I weigh in once a week at Weight Watchers, I'm thinking, I don't know. I get even a little bit overwhelmed thinking about that right now. I'm going to walk. I have a hard time making goals, but I'm going to walk. Walking is something that I can do. We do belong to a gym, and I need to talk to my husband about this because the price for the gym went up another $5. So we pay $100 a month for a family membership, and that's a lot for us right now. And so we're going to fill out the paperwork to see if we can get reduced rates or not. My husband's been on unemployment for over a year now, or just over a year now. I've just never brought myself to fill out the paperwork. I don't know if it's too much pride that I don't, like, I feel like I shouldn't take help like that. I think it comes from seeing the way my mom and my brother were for a long time. Like, my brother constantly choosing not to work, him and his wife choosing not to work, and constantly like going to church for the free handouts and having a lot of kids and taking advantage of state aid and whatnot. And so it kind of makes me feel like I shouldn't do that, even though legitimately I'm in a position where I could use the assistance, or where we could use the assistance. So swallow my pride and fill out that form and see if we qualify. I don't know if we will, but if we do, that'll be great. If we don't, then we may consider quitting that membership, but I'm not sure about that yet. I don't know. Anyway, new shoes. So yeah, I need to get back on track, and it scares me. I can't do food tracking. It overwhelms me and stresses me out, and I don't know why that is, but it does. So I don't want to overly overwhelm myself or stress myself out again, because then I just fall even harder. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, we did some shopping today. I got some almond milk and some healthy cereals and some, I've had oatmeal, and I'm just gonna slowly start making better choices, and just put forth an effort and keep my attitude in check, and realize that I can be happy while trying to get healthy, and that I can, and I can get to a good weight, and despite all the things that I was told in my childhood, I have the strength to do it, and I will. I'm gonna move forward. But I have to make little tiny goals, and so I don't know what those would be yet. I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me out a little bit there. Gosh, I hate that. It gives me a weird feeling in my stomach to say I need help, but obviously I do. So anyway, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, if that's what it takes. So weekly weigh-ins, I'm going to go back to that. I've been doing weekly weigh-ins, I just haven't been filming or recording what they have been. So I'm going to share what my weigh-in results are each Saturday. And so that's what my Saturday will be, a weigh-in. And during the week, I'm just going to try to make some good choices and walk. And my first step will be talking to my husband and figuring this out, because I need to do something. So thanks for listening, you guys. Thanks for always watching and supporting and commenting, and your words and your thoughts mean a whole lot to me. They really do. Sometimes I don't have a great way of showing it, but they do. And sometimes I tend to clam up and back off, when what I really need to do is reach my hand out for those that are willing to help me. So here it is, you guys. I love you. I wish you much love and peace and smiles and kisses. We'll see you later. Okay? Bye-bye.